My husband told me he was moving his parents and his newly divorced sister into my brand new house. It's my house. You used my money. Object again, and you're out. A few hours later, he showed up with them and 2 giant suitcases ready to move in. They froze at what they saw. I didn't scream. I set my coffee down on the kitchen island and just watched him talk like I was furniture. Looking back, that still made my jaw tighten. That's when I realized he didn't actually know what I did for a living. I was 36, and I built back-end systems for fintech. 3 years earlier, I co-founded a compliance SaaS tool, sold it, and walked away with enough money to buy a house outright. Tyler celebrated the sale with me. He just treated it like my little software thing because it didn't fit his ego story. Tyler was a commercial loan officer who loved saying, "my bonus," like it was a personality trait. When we bought the house, I wired the down payment from my account. He suggested a joint account for house expenses, and I agreed. I kept wondering how long he'd been planning to turn my money into his control. 2 nights after closing, he dropped the bomb without looking up from his phone. "My parents are moving in, and my sister, she needs a fresh start." I said, "No, we didn't agree to that." He leaned back, smug. "I paid for this house with my money. Your sale means nothing. Object again, and I'll kick you out." He left at 6:45 a.m. to pick them up from the airport. The second the door clicked, I opened my laptop. Deed, title, wire confirmation. Every document had one name on it, mine. I called a property attorney and got a trespass authorization drafted. Then I pulled the joint account records. In 6 weeks, Tyler had transferred $38,640 marked family support. I stared at the total and felt my stomach go cold. This was the moment I understood it wasn't about helping family. It was about draining me quietly. I looped in a forensic accountant just to be sure I wasn't missing anything obvious. She used the word deception without blinking. Hearing it said out loud made everything painfully simple. One more call. His HR department. I asked them to confirm his performance bonus for a financial disclosure. The reply hit my inbox before lunch. No bonus this year. None last year. So he'd been bluffing with money that didn't exist, while stealing mine. By afternoon, I changed every smart lock code and removed him from every account I could touch. Then I taped a manila envelope to the foyer wall at eye level with Tyler written across it. The tape made that sharp ripping sound that always felt final. Inside, the deed, the transfer history circled in red, and the HR email. At 4:17 p.m., his SUV rolled up. Then the keypad chimed, and the door stayed locked. Next, he tried again, like force could change a code. Again, the lock answered with that cheerful little beep. Then his mom noticed the envelope on the wall. Next, Tyler ripped it open with shaking hands. After that, his eyes hit the deed and went blank. Then he saw the transfers, red circles screaming off the page. Finally, his dad asked, "You told us this was yours." Tyler snapped into anger and stepped toward me. "Let us in." Now, I couldn't tell if he believed himself or just needed me to. "No," I said. "You're trespassing. Leave." He scoffed. "You won't call the cops on your husband." I dialed anyway. "Watch me." 2 patrol cars arrived. The officer read my folder, then looked at Tyler. "Do you have a deed or lease showing you can be here?" He had nothing. "You've been served a trespass notice by the sole owner," she said. "You need to leave." They escorted them back to the SUV. His sister was crying. His mom was hissing at his dad. Tyler stared at me like I'd ruined his script. At the end of the driveway, he spit. "You think you won?" I said. "I think you picked the wrong woman to threaten." In court, the judge ruled the house was mine alone and referred the unauthorized transfers to financial crimes. Tyler got charged, repaid every dollar, and took probation to avoid jail. His job fired him after an internal review. 8 months later, I repainted the kitchen and bought the rust orange sectional he used to mock. I still did therapy because betrayal sticks in your body, but my front door stayed locked now for anyone who confuses marriage with ownership.